And here at home, many of our own law enforcement showing their support for those affected by those murders in New York City. Sierra Johnson has more. Sierra.
Yes, Kendra, dozens of officers from police agencies around Western New York, including Cheektowaga and Niagara County, made a 400-mile journey to New York City. In the somber sea of black and blue stood nearly 24 of the area's finest. Officers from both agencies made the trek by car and by plane. I spoke to a pair of officers still in New York City. They tell me they were in awe of how their fellow brothers and sisters came out to support one of their own.
You know, to see the number of just K-9 officers that were in the K-9 staging area was an incredible sight, and to see that kind of respect for Officer Ramos and his family.
There are agencies here from the West Coast, down south, Canada. I mean, everyone pulls together.
Officials estimate there were over 25,000 officers in attendance, with bigger cities such as Boston sending as many as 400 officers to honor the fallen. The last officer you heard from, Officer Michael Swalinski, says at one point during the service, the slain officer was ceremoniously promoted to Detective First Class. He says at that moment you could see the pride and the sentiment across the faces of those New York City officers. Reporting live, Sierra Johnson, 7 Eyewitness News.